What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Let him come back with another video. Hey, man, say, man, look, my girl's sleeping in the background. I gotta keep it just a little bit. All right, but before we get into the video, bro, you already know what time it is, bro. Make sure I go cop. Make sure I go shop. And the satin line beanies, you dig what I'm saying? The satin line beanies. So make sure I order y'all's today at Up Next Lifestyle or at Up Next Now. You know what I'm saying? Website coming soon. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Make sure we got different type of flavors, man, for different type of favors, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the blue in, you feel me? Don't forget about the blue. You feel me? And if y'all not hip to the satin line beanies yet, bro, y'all been sleeping up under a rock. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been sleeping up under a rock. You feel me? So we got all different type of flavors for all different type of flavors. Y'all see the back, the black on my head right now. Make sure I go cop. Make sure I go shop at Up Next Lifestyle. 24-hour flash sale. All right, so I'm gonna be uploading a video about that too. 24-hour flash sale. Today. You feel me? Y'all got 24 hours. So if you're watching the video like a day late or something like that, maybe I'll come out with another sale. Maybe I won't, but you know what I'm saying? To get $20 off to not pay for shipping. You feel me? Y'all gotta order today. So if y'all been thinking about getting the satin line beanies, the time is today. All right. So today we got Dreadlocks, basically on how to split your dreadlocks, no scissors. I never had to split my dreadlock. Well, actually, I have. I split it like a couple, like maybe like two or three. Maybe like two or three, right? But I ain't never just sat here and just, you know what I'm saying? But we about to get straight into it, though. No more talking. Make sure I go like his video. Make sure I go support his channel, all right?
Today, you're going to learn how to separate your dreadlocks and also see the benefits from it. Separating your dreadlocks is extremely crucial for creating 1, skinnier dreadlocks, and 2, more dreadlocks. And those go hand in hand. Skinny dreadlocks makes more dreadlocks, and more dreadlocks make skinny dreadlocks. And the other way around. If you
See, I don't want skinny dreadlocks. You feel me? So
make thicker dreadlocks, you're going to have less. And of course, if you make less sections, you're going to have thicker dreadlocks. But having more dreadlocks makes it easier for doing hairstyles, and it also makes the hairstyles look a whole lot better. Now, of course, it's a little bit more work, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. When should you consider separating your dreadlocks? I would suggest making that decision as soon as possible, even if that means doing it today. And the reason I say that is because the more your hair matures, the harder it is for the hair to
gang, so like me, it ain't no separating my hair, you feel me?
Separated.
It ain't
During
no
this entire
separating.
video, I didn't have to pull out any scissors, and that's because my hair wasn't fully mature yet. Of course.
Exactly. So like he ain't even in like the fully locked stage yet. You feel me? So he can pull out his shit.
I've had my dreadlocks in for over 6 months, but they still have a lot of maturing to do. And this also doesn't mean that if you've had your hair for over a year or even over 6 months, doesn't mean that you can't separate your dreadlocks. It just takes a little bit more time and effort. And of course, if you had to use scissors, you can use the same process, just with scissors instead of fingers. But you always want to start with separation from the root, because creating your sections is the most important part. You never want to separate.
See, I gotta recreate y'all sections and shit like that. See, bro, I ain't got time for all that. You feel me?
Separate the dreadlock from the tip to the root, because you're gonna have an uneven section and you're not gonna be pleased with the results. So always start from the roots. So first things first, figure out how many
this
dreadlocks
nigga
you
like
can
he
separate
pulling
into.
on his shit. See, at this point, my hair just gonna have to grow together. I think I did this like 1 or 2 times, nah, two or three times. Where I like split my dreadlocks, but like, bro, at that point, bro, they gotta grow together. You know what I'm saying? Like, the crazy part is, bro, you ain't even gotta have no exact hairstyle. Like, it ain't like with dreads, bro. You ain't gotta. Oh, I want my dreads to look like this. Your dreads gonna form how they form. You feel me?
Typically, you will separate 1 dreadlock into 2, but there are some of the dreadlocks that I'm working with today that I'm separating into 4. And if all your dreadlocks are the same size, then you'll most likely separate them all into the same sections. So if you have big sections,
and his
you
hair
can
wet.
possibly even separate all of your dreadlocks into 4, literally quadrupling the amount of your dreadlocks and dividing the size of
This boy pulling the hell out of his hair.
your dreadlocks by 4. So in the end, you're going to have skinnier dreadlocks and more of them. But with separating from the root, all you do is you create your section at the bottom, and you want to pull towards the scalp. Don't ever pull away from the scalp, because you don't want to pull any hair out of it. If you feel any tension at the roots, then you're doing it incorrectly. You always want to keep the tension towards the tip as you're separating. If this begins to hurt, I would encourage you to take a break and also consider someone else assisting you along the way. And of course, there are going to be those that are extremely hard to pull apart, but with a little bit of tension and pressure, you can get them done. And keep in mind that the back of the head and the sides of the head are going to be the most tough areas, and I actually avoided some of the areas like around my neck or above my ears, just because that area of the scalp is mostly sensitive, and I may eventually in the long run end up cutting off those dreadlocks to turn them into a taper fade. So I kept them as is. So you really have to choose your battles wisely when it comes to this. Of course you can separate them if you would like to. I really could have done them, but I didn't want to put in any extra work that I didn't have to do. And a great tip is that once you start the separation and you feel it starting to separate, that's when it becomes a little easier. It's usually that initial lock that is the hardest to come through, but once you're through that, it's pretty easy along the way. And keep in mind, if the dreadlocks separate unevenly, it's okay. As long as your sections are equal, then you're going to be just fine. And you should know this as well.
So he basically separated on there and just put them in a 2-strand twist.
While separating, one of the dreadlocks might end up a little bit longer than the other one, and that's completely fine as well, and it's natural. The only reason the other one's a little bit longer is because more of the hair went into that one, and it's not hair that's necessarily attached to the scalp, it's just...
Alright, so look, right? I might want to react to this video too. I don't know yet. But look, bro, I appreciate y'all for stopping through, man. Make sure that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Don't forget to shop. Don't forget to cop the Up Next beanies, bro. They really up next, you know what I'm saying? The Up Next beanies really going to take over the world. Watch what I tell you, all right? We can go back to this video a year from now or so, whatever. But it's the new wave, bro. It's up next, no cap. You know what I'm saying? So make sure I order y'all's today at upnextlifestyle.com. Coming soon at upnextlifestyle on Instagram, at upnextmalyt on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I go cop. Make sure I go shop, man. The $50. All right, I'm going to catch y'all for later, bro. Peace.